I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show, 9:19 in the morning, 71 degrees here in LJ, Georgia. Put up all the ways they can check us out. Friday, I had to double check, and I am very serious about this. No joke. I had to double check 4 or 5 times to make sure this actually happened last Friday. Today is Monday. Because to me, I think this is major news. I think this is actually news. I really do. I think everything Stephanopoulos, ABC, all that, I think that's all junk, total junk manipulation. The actual news took place last Friday with the President of the United States discussing health care. Now, something I want to stay clear about, this is a new segment. I hope you hit a new record on this, Josh. Did you? All right, just double check it. All right, so remember back in April, May, June, remember? On this show, I said to you, the President of the United States just took health care away from the Democrats. I said that on the show. He has taken health care. Remember when he said back in April that Republicans were going to have a bold new plan for election season. And remember all the Republicans that cringed? No, don't go out and say health care. That got our asses kicked in 2018. No, it didn't. No, that's not what got your asses kicked. Paul Ryan and the lies you told about health care, not solutions. See, Democrats are the party of no solutions, none whatsoever. No solutions whatsoever with Democrats. Republicans, American people, look for solutions, and they didn't deliver. That's why you got your ass handed to you in 2018. Excuse me for continuing to say that. But remember back in April, I told you, hey, Trump just took health care away. Trump just gave the Republicans the health care issue that if they handle it properly, they can run on it for 2020 and Republicans will win, okay, the House of Representatives. What happened? April 15th. This is the New York Times, okay, New York Times opinion page. Trump's attacks on health care will backfire. Wow, it'll backfire. April, all right? Let's see, that's April 19th, it'll backfire. Okay, April 2nd, 2019, Washington Post, of all places, Trump just realized his mistake on health care, but it's too late. Democrats slam cruel Trump actions on health care. The best comments and conversation at Washington Post delivered every Friday. They all stressed out. Do you remember that? They all stressed out. The Republicans, Mitch McConnell, all of them. Josh, go to that video I sent and let's go to the first section there. All right? This happened Friday, folks. Now, these are small business owners with the President of the United States. Yeah.
And to think that it's 17% in 1 year, that's a tremendous achievement. Thank you very much. And we're now working with Congress to pass legislation that ends surprise medical billing. And we're going to have another big announcement in 2 weeks, unrelated, but something that's going to have a profound effect on the things that we're talking about and have been talking about over the last 2.5 years. It's going to be something really incredible. That'll take place over the next 2 weeks. That'll be a very big announcement. Nobody knows what it is. It's going to be a big surprise, but it's going to be a very pleasant one. No American should be blindsided by bills for medical services they never agreed to in advance. We're promoting price transparency to force competition and drive down costs, and that's what's happening, and that's one of the reasons we're getting the drug prices stopping from those tremendous increases that have taken effect for so many years. For so many decades, they've been going only in one direction, up. And now we have them breaking even and going down. We're defending Medicare and Social Security for our great seniors. We're eliminated, and we have eliminated, Obamacare's deeply unpopular individual mandate penalty. And you know how bad that was. Think of it. You paid a tremendous amount of money for the privilege of paying so that you don't have to pay for bad insurance, okay? How bad does that get? That's got to be a first. Nobody's ever heard of that one. But we eliminated it. It's gone. So you're saving a lot of money, and it's a terrific thing. And we will always protect patients with pre-existing conditions, always. We're always going to protect the patients' pre-existing conditions. And today I'm pleased to announce another groundbreaking action. We are dramatically increasing the ability of Americans to access more affordable health insurance through options and through their employers. We're doing so by expanding health reimbursement arrangements, or HRAs as they are commonly known. HRAs will allow American workers to shop for the plan that's right for them and their family and have their employer cover the cost. And it's a reasonable cost, and people are going to be getting tremendous benefits. This will be possible because HRAs will now receive the same tax treatment that other employer-provided health plans have always enjoyed. There was a lot of restrictions, and it was impossible until now. This is something that its time has come. It's popular. It's really, really been a success. And I think this is going to be, for many people, this will be the way of the future. The previous administration imposed crushing fines and other penalties on HRAs to prevent employees from selecting the plan of their choice. It was impossible. With today's action, we are eliminating all of those restrictions, and thanks to the changes we're making, an estimated 11 million Americans will now choose their own plans with the help of the HRAs. This will increase the size, thank you. This is a very big deal. This will increase the size of individual market by at least 50%, improving choice, promoting competition, and lowering costs for the American people. HRAs provide another important option to help even more employers offer great health insurance, and the benefits to the American workers will be incredible. They will be especially useful for small employers. An estimated 90% of the businesses that will take advantage of HRAs have fewer than 20 employees. This announcement is a monumental victory for small businesses, for their workers, and previously uninsured Americans who will now have access to high-quality health plans of their choice. With us today is one of our nation's wonderful small business owners, Tony Kunkel from Maryland.
Okay, we're going to stop there. We're going to come back and hear some of these small business owners. Yes, that happened Friday. Yes, that is news. Yes, that is something they do not want you to know is out there. I had to look 3 or 4 times and say, this breaking news happened Friday? And all they could talk about is Trump taking info from a foreign government. Trump, on internal polls. Trump fired his pollster. Joe Biden's going to kick his keister in the... What? Because Trump is taking the health care issue away. It has him a nervous wreck. You love to shop online. Now let's go with a couple things that we just talked about here. The President of the United States, Americans out there, kitchen table issues. Remember? You remember that? Years ago, there was a commercial where somebody was opening their medical bill, and the mom and dad and the children were sitting around the table, and we're going to have to sell the house, and, we're going to have to, cultivate little Billy for, parts because we don't have enough money to pay this health care bill. Why didn't the media run with that? Why didn't the media say President Donald J. Trump will end surprise medical billing, okay? No American should be blindsided by medical cost. Now, you out there love menus. And you like to know that the double Whopper says, look, you fat ass, this is how many calories is in the double Whopper. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. That was wrong. Let's move along. But yes, our government got into our menus. And we were okay with that. We were okay with McDonald's and Olive Garden and Burger King and Wendy's, you name it, every one. We were okay with the law saying how many calories. So when you roll up to the window, you are supposed to be able to see what the calorie count is on the meal you are ordering. But President Donald Trump says, you know what? You're going to have basically that same situation with medical care in this country. No American should be blindsided by medical cost. Period. That's breaking news. That's big. The President of the United States is going to put a stop to sticker shock when you get your bill when you come home from the hospital. I love it. No, nobody's talking about it. He said we are always going to protect patients with pre-existing conditions. Always. These are the things, the reason the media does not want you to hear this, okay? HRAs. Now, I will tell you, we need to bring back health savings accounts. I won't go into that, but we need to bring that back, okay? So what is an HRA? A health reimbursement arrangement, okay? Sometimes called a health reimbursement account, and is IRS approved, employer funded, tax advantaged health benefit used to reimburse employees for out-of-pocket medical expenses and personal health insurance premiums. During the Obama administration, you see, if they would back this, it would help small business, and it would help small businesses in any way that they could be of help to their employees. Now, the Democrats want to run around and yell, we are here for small business, the little man. No. During the Obama administration, they said no. They had crushing regulations on this right here. But this will benefit small businesses all across the United States with 20 or less employees. It is tax benefits. An employer will have tax benefits. You could shop online, okay? And you could actually get the best deal as an employee. And if your employer wants to help with that in any way whatsoever, after you make a deal, they get tax benefits. You see, this total healthcare discussion kills and ends the narrative of social medicine in this country, the total takeover. They don't want you to hear these positive solutions. Democrats have no solution. Here is a Democrat solution to anything. We will just take it all over and we'll tell you later what you're getting. That's what they want to do with your health care. Here's our solution. We'll just take it all over. No, Republicans, the President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, gets up every single day to try to solve something. And they don't want you to know that because they have no solutions. The only thing they have is keeping power. And to keep power is to keep you dependent, period. Okay, let's go back and hear from a couple of those employers right there where we left off.
Tony Kunkel from Maryland, and I will say, Tom, you come up. Where is Tom? Are you up here someplace, Tom? I have not met Tom. Well, you're a handsome guy. Come on up here. Tom Kunkel, would you say a few words and let them know what's just happened to you, please? Thank you, Tom. Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to say happy birthday to the President. Thank you. A lot of people from my office are also wanted to say happy birthday. 3 years ago, I actually spoke to the U.S. Senate Small Business and Entrepreneurship Committee about reinstating the health reimbursement benefit program that had existed previously. This was after the Obama administration had made it illegal for our business to help employees with their health insurance costs. At the time, we had been helping our employees, some who had very serious medical conditions, including cancer. And after the Obama ruling, we had to stop all reimbursements, and which caused a great bit of hardship for our employees. Several of them I actually ended up losing because they had to leave us and go to other companies that offered a little better health benefits. So I want to thank the President and the administration for supporting this new measure and all of his pro-small business policies. We very much appreciate it in the small business community. So this new rule will really allow small businesses to offer a benefit to our employees that will help our employees with healthcare costs, provide more and better options for them and also for employers. So again, thank you very much, Mr. President.
Thank you very much. Also, we're joined right now, Andrea Burns, a small business owner from Pennsylvania. Please come up. Andrea, please.
Hello.
Thank you. How are you? Nice to
Happy
see you.
birthday.
Thank you
Nice
very
to
much.
see you.
Have a good time.
Yep. Hello, my name is Andrea Burns, and I'm a director at Richard S. Burns and Company, a family-owned and operated construction waste, material recovery and processing facility in Philadelphia. We employ approximately 100 people, and right now, my brother and I, Alan, choose the health care plan for all of those employees. They don't have the opportunity to choose the provider, the coverage, or the premium. This plan, HRAs, would allow us to give them the opportunity to choose the plan that's best for them. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
very
you for
much.
making
Thank you, Darla. Use it well. Use it well, Andrea. You will. Thank you very much. It's going to be a great, there'll be a great difference. I've repeatedly called on Congress to work with us to bring down the cost of health care and prescription drugs. It's all happening. It said more than 120 Democrats in Congress have signed up for the Bernie Sanders massive government takeover of health care. That's going to hurt a lot of people. It's going to hurt our country. Socialist health care would crush American workers with higher taxes, long wait times, and far worse care. Their plan would eliminate Medicare as we know it and terminate the private health insurance of 180 million Americans, and even more than that now. On my watch, we will never let that happen. We will never be a socialist country. We have to reject the socialist model that rations care, restricts access, slashes quality, and forces patients onto endless wait lists. Instead, we believe in freedom. We believe in choice. We believe in the highest standard of care in the world, anywhere in the world. And we believe that American families must always have the right and the power to choose the very best treatments, plans, doctors for themselves and for their loved ones. They need that freedom. They have to have that freedom. And that's exactly what today's action is all about. We're putting the people back in charge with more choice for better care at a far lower cost. And other people will not be paying for their health care. We won't be raising taxes. We won't be taxing you into oblivion. We won't be raising the tax rates to 90%. I've heard 90%. The only problem with that one, it doesn't come even close to taking care of the situation. So that means you have to go a lot higher than 90%. I don't think that's going to work too well in this country. We've lowered taxes. We want to keep them down. That's very important.
All right, folks, that happened Friday. That is the news, the actual news that they do not want you to hear. They do not want to hear that it was illegal under the Obama administration to help your employees find health care. All the Obama administration wanted to do was give you that tax penalty, for not buying health care. Just think what would have happened if you would have not penalized the young people in this country, that massive $1,500 a year penalty. You would have let them have that, give them a tax break for using it, and then allowing their employer to have a tax break to help with that insurance. Would there be more people insured in America today? But no, the Obama administration wanted to keep you down. They want to keep a brother down. They did not want you having any help from your employer to get health care, because what would that do? That would take the opportunity for the government to control it away. Yes, right? Okay, folks, that is the actual news. We're going to take a short break, go to the short break. We're going to come back, run through all the pictures of the morning we didn't get to so we can close, because we have I tell you what, Josh, you better end that, because I've got to get ready for, you got to get ready for the instant replay at 10:05, right around that area, on Team FYN Sports Live. So I only got 10 minutes, so I better not take another break. Josh, let's go to the, let's just do a rapid fire through some pictures that we were not able to put up yet this morning, some stories that we didn't get to do. So we'll run through that quickly. So let's get to, give me number 7. Number 7, Congress and Trump impeachment proceedings. Enough evidence to begin. This is a Wall Street Journal poll. 27%, that's up 10 from 5-1. Continue investigating, up 24. Should not hold impeachment hearings is down to 48%. That's even. Whoa, there's a scary poll, right? Let me grab another one. Number 12, Democrat voters. Democrat voters were polled. More important than 2020 nominee. Unites around shared beliefs, 74%. So they're paving the way while you want the crusty old white guy, Joe Biden. Fights extreme right-wing beliefs. That's me. Only 23 of you want to fight me, okay? I'm just saying. That's what it says, right? There you go. Let's go to a number 13. Okay, Democrat voters are polled. Provides steady, reliable leadership. Oh, my God, that's got to be Joe, right? Has bold new agenda. God knows that's not Joe. 25%. Hey, how's this for laying out the case for why they want Joe Biden? Bold new agenda. Joe Biden still thinks it's amazing they put peanut butter and jelly in the same jar. He sits at home and says, wow, who ever thought of this? Number 15, Democrat voters polled. What's more important to you? Has high ethical standards, 52%. Well, we're glad that broke the 50% mark in the Democrat Party. Can defeat Donald Trump, 45. I don't give a damn what kind of crook he is. I don't care how corrupt Joe Biden is. I do not care how much money that the Chinese and the Ukrainians and one after another, I don't care what they funneled into his account, just as long as he can beat Trump. Whoa. Here's one I like, okay? I love this. Now, this is going to be a little racial. People are not going to like it, but your host is not going to care. Number 16, Trump administration strips India of special trade status. You can't dump your steel. You can't dump aluminum anymore. So the White House said that it would terminate India's preferential market access to the United States as of June 5th. This was on May 31st. Okay, what did India do? Number 17, India imposed retaliatory tariffs on 28 U.S. products, includes fees on apples, walnuts, and almonds. Here's what I think Trump should do with India's retaliatory tariffs on our products. I think he should put a tariff on their motels and convenience stores. Okay? Yeah, sorry, didn't like that. But all the Indian-owned motels and convenience stores, boom! Here's your tariff. I just said it. Now, look, this is the one I like. I didn't say this, he did. Number 18, in an interview with Axios, okay, Gomer Pyle, Pete Buttigieg, mayor of South Bend, Indiana, says he probably wouldn't be the first gay president. Whoa! Holy man. So he's saying if he's elected, he probably wouldn't be the first gay president. Who would it be then? Michelle Obama or Barack Obama? I don't know. You look at the internet. Don't attack me. I didn't say it. You see it right here. He said it. A lot of talk about, Obama, enjoying playing basketball at different courts. I know. That was wrong, right? Sorry. Get over it. Okay? Here's the one I love. All right? First of all, let's go to number 22. This is Hong Kong. Millions in the street. Hong Kong, the UK had a 100-year lease, 99-year lease. The UK had like a 99-year lease of Hong Kong. It actually belongs to China. When the 99 years ran out, supposedly the agreement with China is that China will leave Hong Kong the way it is for 50 years. Millions in there. You want to talk about a big deal? Right there. Keep an eye on it, because China currently is starting to say, you know what, folks? The hell with your freedom. We own the place. Watch what happens in Hong Kong. Keep an eye. Here's one I like. I'll get to it in a minute. Number 26. Iran plans to stop complying with nuclear deal. Oh, really? We're shocked. You've never complied. The world is lying for you. The world is lying for you, Iran. What you're upset about is Trump pulled out of the deal. A phony, no good deal. Worst deal ever made. You've never complied to the deal. Obama dropped you what? $1.6 billion in cash on a pallet at an airport? I don't know. What do you think? Should we send you billions? Is that what we should do? Should we kiss your ass? Because over 25% of our kids that were killed in Iraq are from Iranians. Oh, let me run that by you again. Go look up the number of our kids killed in Iraq and our blood on that sand and see if Iran is responsible for over 25%. Iran, kiss my American living ass. You got it? I'm sorry. I am so sorry, but you killed our kids. You never complied with the nuclear deal, okay? And now you're saying because we won't drop money and President Trump has put the squeeze on that you're going to hit the tankers and you may pull out? All right, let's go. I love this one. Number 28. This will be the end all for me, Josh. Yeah, I got two pictures. The Dems to face questions from low-income Americans. What the hell? They have no solutions. What are low-income Americans going to ask Democrats? What is your solution to get our asses out of the ghetto? What is your solution to get 150 low-income Americans? Where are they going to ask these questions? In the tent cities in California? Really? 159,000 predicted by the end of the year homeless in California? LA County up 16%. LA downtown, the city, homeless up 12%. 59,000 homeless. Is that where they're going to go get the questions from? The low-income Americans out there in tents? What are they going to do? Tell them that, hey, we're going to give you $15 an hour minimum wage, and everybody's going to cheer? Bull. This is hilarious. No, here's what they're going to do. They're going to say, hey, we'll keep you dependent. Period. Number 31, here's another one. They're all rushing Dems to face questions from low-income Americans. That is friggin' hilarious. That is one of the funniest things I've ever seen, is that caption right there. I probably should take off. It's 9:50. Get ready in about 15 minutes. Go over to Team FYN Sports Facebook page. Facebook Live. Instant replay right there. Got it? I love that. Ready? I'm out. Lauren Hunter's up next.